So, you may have been wondering, last episode, you kind of left me on a heh? I kind of left you on a cliffhanger with these little chicken boys. And, well, I got second place. So that's another trophy in the pocket and a bunch of new goodies to put away. So we're going to take that from there. I did wind up having to split out my trophies. So they're in their own little box now. Which I probably shouldn't put this away yet because the other thing I got was the Independence Day shulker box, which has the Declaration of Independence trophy. That is kind of hilarious. So I guess I'll keep that over here. And this also comes with a bunch of fun stuff. Some of this is stuff that I got already when the server started, which is interesting. Yeah, like the sparklers and stuff. I'm trying to remember, was that Independence Day last year? I don't know, but that's another Nether Star, which is cool. I also think I'm going to get rid of the, not the whole farm, but I am going to get rid of the chicken portion. The egg-laying portion, I should say. That works. We get some cooked chicken because the sword has fire aspect, and these chickens will just grow up and die for a little bit of extra raw chicken. Oh, that's the sweetie edge raw chicken. Okay. And that'll be the end of that. And if I ever want to re-enable the farm in the future for whatever reason, like if I want to turn it into like a cooked chicken farm or something, I can do that pretty easily. I just replace the top block that was suffocating them with lava because the lava is sitting on top of a half slab. It wouldn't flow down. And I believe we have fire tick off anyway, so the crimson slab won't burn. Because I think crimson slabs normally do burn. It's the warped ones that can't burn. Well, I have some good news. We made some sales. Oh, ha, ha, we got a Pokemon fan buying some stuff up. No love for Blastoise, though, just the cute ones. Makes me think I should do another Pokemon art. I also had a surprise visit by Harding, who came over to show me the third place winnings from the shield blocking event. We also had a little bit of fun with the Elytra course, as well as the Hungry Hungry Hippos minigame. Let's see the Elytra course in full here. I also set a couple of prices down in my shop at the shopping district. I noticed sales have been slowing, so I decided to update some prices. All of the prices that I've changed are highlighted, so you can see in the glow ink, and they have got new price or new low price mentioned on them. So the loose gum powder, we've got the price on. I think it's actually now cheaper than a shulker box if you bought all of it. It's about the same now. Which I think is why the loose gunpowder wasn't selling before, because it was actually more expensive than just buying a shulker. I also dropped the price of ender chest, so it's now a diamond for 3 instead of a diamond for 2. We dropped the bamboo prices to a diamond for 4 stacks. We dropped the slime blocks, they're now half off. We've also got rockets, are now a diamond for 4 stacks, they're a little bit cheaper there. But yeah, so just trying to get more people in the door, basically. I also did a couple of vote rewards, as I do, and I got 2 more collectibles. I didn't open them on camera because I figured you guys had seen enough of that from the last video. And it's like every single episode I'm opening another collectible, and I feel like that just kind of gets a little repetitive over time. But ironically, I did open a new collectible. So I can show you what those are. Actually, I think I have one in my inventory. Yeah, so I already had one of these ones, so this was the duplicate that I opened, but I didn't have one up on the museum wall. So this is the Nighthawk's Dragon Slayer, which is the Infinity Mending. So I use this one every day because Infinity and Mending is super, super helpful on a bow. Normally you can't get that, obviously. So we got another one. And then the other item that we got was this one here, Daddy Jewel Pods Boxers. This is a netherite legging with the Silence Arbor trim using quartz, and it's got cursive binding on it. So yeah, that's a thing. Daddy Jewel Pod was the individual who made the Bottoms poster, the movie poster map art for their tunnel. It would be this one right here, and I believe they also did this one right here. Yeah, the propaganda. They also did a bunch of these other pieces over here. So the Dark Side of the Moon album cover, and I believe, yeah, these are all other album covers that I am unfortunately less familiar with. And if you're wondering why I'm not doing this week's challenge, it's because the event is killing polar bears. And that seems like a sin, especially for somebody who lives in a snowy biome. But also, I don't think there's mobs over here at night. Oh boy. I guess I haven't lit up this area as well as I thought I did. I'll fix that later. But yeah, as you can see, like the Ice Spikes biome, because it's a public area, it's been pretty much cleaned of any possible polar bears. I don't even know if they spawn at Ice Spikes biomes too normally. I think they do. But yeah, I don't think there's much in the way of polar bears out this way, just because it's such a well-traveled area. So I'm not expecting a whole lot. Oh, we have a border over here. I wonder who lives over here. I haven't been over here. Woo. So normally the general rule for going on other people's property is don't, unless you've been invited. Flyovers are generally okay, unless they like make it known that that's not okay. So I won't go inside a structure or inside somebody's base, but I might fly over it just to see on my world map, just to get a size. But it looks like somebody's moved in here that I wasn't aware of. I honestly don't know how long they've been here either. Now, I said before that torches are a good way to indicate if somebody's living here, and the wall is another good way. Some people set up perimeters, make very clear. A minecart rail here. Oh, you know what that is? That looks like they were moving villagers. Aha! I think I have found a person's base. So here's what I'm talking about. So now we've got... Oh, there's a village here. I don't know what that rail line is for. So there's a bunch of stuff going on here. Oh, that's cute. I don't know why I said cute when it's a dragon. Dragons are cool. I mean, they can be cute, but that's not cute. That's just cool. But yeah, so I guess I have a neighbor over here. So as I said, I'm not going inside any of the buildings or snooping around because I don't want to get in trouble. But it's nice to know that there's something out here. I may have to look on the Dine map later and see if that's actually somebody's like older base that's been around a while and I'm just an idiot. Because I'm looking... It's possible that that's actually does base, maybe? Because I think they live south of me. DeBetter is the one of the mods, and he's come to say hi once or twice, so I know he lives south of me, I'm pretty sure. Oh god, where am I? I am so totally lost. See, without a world map, without a mini map, I would get so turned around. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but like when I used to play on a realm with a couple of friends, I like this before I knew what modded was. I did not have any client mods. I used manual, like I wrote down actual maps like a cartographer. And I don't mean like with a cartography table. I mean physically took graphing paper and a pencil and wrote coordinates down. In fact, I think I still have those sheets somewhere, sitting in a box. Where am I now? Oh, I am very turned around. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm gonna be able to make it back. Also, who lives here? Man, this is what I get from just like a nominal amount of exploration. Oh, this must be the owner of whatever this border wall is. Huh. Okay, well that's cool. I'm also now out of rockets, so I need to coast. Oops. Oh, there's a... What is this? Okay, the question is, does this go into the nether tunnels, or does this go into the nether proper? Oh, nether tunnel. Excellent. Okay. Where am I? Da, da, da. Oh, okay. I'm pretty close. Ah, okay. Yeah, this is why I don't explore very often. I get lost, and then I run out of rockets. I have not checked this farm in a while, and it's not backing up or anything, but I would like to just pack up some of the slime. I have to do this every once in a while, same with the bamboo farm, just so it doesn't overflow, because I will forget about it otherwise. So let's take care of that real quick here. I have a new build. It's a bit cottagecore, but I hadn't actually built like a proper house on this map yet, and I figured it might be time to do that. Now, I haven't done interior yet. I've just put in the floors, but it has 2 stories, and it's, yeah, it's cozy. It's not that big, but it doesn't need to be because honestly, this is essentially a starter house, and I am way past the starter house period. But I just wanted a fun little project to engage myself with. It is pretty close to the modern district, but I placed it where it is intentionally because I figured like walking up this path here, we kind of needed something to break up the cottagecore vibe slash minigame vibe from the modern district a little bit. And I think this does a really good job of that. So you've got the calcite at the top, both to kind of break up the browns in the build itself, but also to help transition to the whites of the other builds nearby. And because it obscures the view of most of the modern district, it's the first thing you see. So it's not until you round this corner that you're really exposed to the modern district when you're on foot. And I think that's a much more natural integration into this area that we didn't have before. And then on top of that, when you come around this side, it still has that very cottagey vibe because of the bridge and because of the pond and all the foliage. So it still kind of feels like you're in like a cottagey vibe here until you start to look up and then you start to get the modern bits. Obviously, the modern district doesn't really jive with the medieval castle in the backyard, but I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that too much. This whole place is just a mess of different themes and designs and I mean just mini games plonked all over. So I'm not really going for a fully cohesive build anyway, or fully cohesive terraform. area, whatever you want to call it. Either way, I think this is nice. I didn't time lapse it because I wasn't actually planning on building this. Uh, I just grabbed a couple of shulker boxes of different wood types and got to work. Grabbed some calcite when I realized that it would make for a good top half, and I just started blazing blocks, and this is what I came up with. And I think it's nice. So I'll probably do the interior on another day. I was thinking I'll probably put a kitchen here. Uh, that window has such an unfortunate sightline, so we'll probably block part of that or just make it not a feature point of this room, since this view is much nicer. So we'll probably put the counter up around here, and then, maybe like a fridge or something. And this will be kind of like a sitting room. So this is kind of like our, I was going to call it a fireplace, but this is a furnace. So I don't know, like I could change this up, but I thought that would be fine for now. It's got kind of got the like the villager fireplace kind of vibe to it. And then up top, we'll probably separate this out maybe into 2 rooms and do like maybe a pair of bedrooms. Or we'll just do this as one big bedroom. And I can just like close it off so I can set up like maybe double up the walls. I don't know yet. And I'll probably have to do some carpet or use this as a divider wall, just like it is down there. And I went with like a more flush wall. Normally I like to pop the supporting structure beams out by a block in order to give that extra vertical definition, horizontal definition, 3-dimensionalness. But I didn't go with that this time because I wanted the supports to be flush with the wall. So instead I went with these staircase design to add a little bit of 3D element to the wall, and that combined with the glass and the trapdoors gives me a lot of 3D definition, even though the build is technically 1 block plus the trapdoors deep. I think you can do a lot with very little when you think in those terms. And then the roof overhangs a full 2 blocks, and that just pushes out the 3D kind of feel to it. So 1 block on the front and then 2 blocks on the side. So you get that nice big overhang. So no time lapse today, but hopefully you still enjoy the video. And if you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, do all the fun things, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!